chaos is like one of those things where, I think the longer I've been in business, the more I realize how it's been detrimental to my business. So, chaos comes in so many different formats. How does chaos come into your business? Speak freely. We don't have to talk on top of each other, but any ideas how chaos comes in your business?
Yes.
Well, those two are exactly the same. Customers' problems, and Cheyenne said, you get 9 people calling in at the same time. Okay, how else does chaos walk into your business, Mary?
Where other people think that they control your life.
Oh, amen, sister. Okay. Yes, I have employees sometimes that think they control my life. I have customers that think they control my life. I don't have too many vendors that think they control my life. That's pretty easy relationships. But when you're dealing with people that are out there doing the work, making the money, whether it's you individually or somebody that's employed by you, that can be just a huge form of chaos sometimes, because not only are you dealing with them as an individual, you're dealing with all the problems that came to work with them that day. You're dealing with their family's problems. Whatever they're dealing with, you're dealing with. And I used to be one of those people who's like, leave that at the door. It just doesn't work that way. So, where's Sierra? Sierra's not here.
She's running away.
Okay, so she's not going to hear this. Thrive, Sierra's company, has a great article online that I will put in our chat, and it talks about, do you feel like you're constantly moving from one crisis to another, to another, to another, right? So, are you filming this?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, no. Okay, that just made it 10 times worse.
I'm just saving it.
Okay, so it's a little bit lengthier article, but I would invite you to go, I'll put this in the chat so you can go read it. It's super important to understand, try to figure out where those pockets in chaos are in your business, right? So, is it on your marketing side? And what I mean by chaos on your marketing side is your social media, your presence at networking, your print ad. Is that chaotic, or does it all read the same? Right? So if it all reads the same, person A, B, C, and D all have the same expectation of you, right? So if your marketing's chaotic, maybe that's something you should focus on. Are your people chaotic? Now, we can't change their lives. We try, but if your people are chaotic and it has something to do with the way your business is running, would it not be great to intentionally look at that and decide, is this job the right fit for them? And I'm not saying to let them go, but maybe change the parameters of the job. Is it something that works for the business and works for them, and maybe that gets rid of some of the chaos in their job? Daniel, if at the bank, you had an executive that's like, this just isn't working, maybe they would come to you and say, hey, what's not working about this job, right? And then you could give them some feedback to say, well, every day I'm expected to do these 87 things, but I only get 30 of them accomplished. So maybe that would help when it comes to chaos of the job. If all of a sudden 5 or 10 things that you were expected to do every day now get put onto an admin that is not outselling, and you get to stay in your niche, would that help lessen the chaos of the job, right? That's one thing we have to look at my business is everybody doing the best for what they can do? I can't make everybody the person I would love them to be, but it definitely helps lessen the chaos when they're working in their best skills, and they're working with, hopefully I can give them every tool possible, and hopefully I can give them training and things like that help them get to that level that they want to be at. So, what are other portions of your business that could be chaotic? Talked about marketing and talked about people.
Spreading yourself.
Personally, yeah, there you go. Personally, if I'm chaotic, everybody in my business feels it. And I used to try to act like that never happened, I could hide it, but everybody feels it. So, and I've had people, thankfully, that have said, hey, just chill. And it's okay for an employee to say, it's okay to chill, I don't think that's a bad thing if an employee says to me, hey, what's going on? You know, but in that mindset, then I can go, wow, they really feel the chaos that's going on in me right now. Maybe I'm worried about something. Maybe I'm worried about a big project. Maybe it has nothing to do with work, but I just have a lot going on personally and at home and things of that nature. So, what other parts of business can be chaotic? Yourself, your marketing, your employees, your...
There are so many networking opportunities. You have to pick and choose carefully as to what's going to be the best for your business. You don't want to go just
to
for
go.
the sake of going, because you've got plenty of things you need to be doing at home.
Right.
But you just have to be very careful and judicious in where you're spending your time.
Yes, and that falls under me. Do I make the right choice for where my time is best suited? You know, my time is, it took me a long time to figure this out. My time is not best suited answering the phone. I really, and I love to talk to our customers. I love to solve the problem, but I have 3 people in that office that can do that. And one of the things I did this year was I moved myself down the hall and created a different office, so I was not up where everybody else was. And I get out of their business day to day. You know, I can still kind of hear what's going on. I've got 2 doors to my office, so I can hear what's going on. And there's plenty of times I'm diving into a text message or, you know, a Facebook instant message, but picking and choosing, you know, for me it was adding more networking because I had kind of slacked off. And picking and choosing that those were the right things for me was very important. So I completely understand that. And there is a million networking things you can go to, business type, you know, whether it's education for you or meeting people. It's very hard to say no to things that you think are going to be great. But yes, is there any other ways that you feel like chaos comes in your business? That's it? We're good, right? No, I understand. It's, chaos is something that the more you can get it out of your business, the more your business will succeed, the more your business will thrive. And Sierra missed, before you came in, I found a great article on Thrive that has to do with the chaos in your business. So I'm gonna post that in our chat. So I would just encourage you over this next week to look at the different components of your business. Just look at them as individual silos and decide, is this going the way I like it, or is there something chaotic about it? Because I guarantee you, if you lower the chaos, you will increase the revenue. That's it.